Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update, we're going to go over XRP. Right now, we are trading at $39.95. 24-hour volume, we're down 13.48%, and market cap, we're down 3.20%. So heading over to the chart here, I'm going to go over weekly, daily, and then 1 hour for short term. And if we take a look closely at our 1 week, essentially, it does look like a bullish double bottom. So essentially coming down to our support, our resistance, support, and coming down to resistance. However, when we take a look closely at our resistance level here, we do see an underlying RSI here at 100%, which is considered to be overbought. And if we take a look at 100% versus 78% for their other line, we are going to initially see a crossover of these two lines and hinting and giving us the signal that we are going to come back down and retrace down. So even though that we have a double bottom chart pattern here, we are going to get rejected at a key area we essentially need for price to come up. Because the RSI itself is considered to be overbought, again, we are coming down, which essentially is going to come and retest the area of resistance depending on how big the momentum is. And momentum we take a look at is our MACD indicator at the very bottom here. Now the indicator itself shows us in the green, which is good. However, it is below our 0%, which in this bearish market, it is not going to help price to break through on the upside. Essentially, we need the volume to increase closer to the area of resistance, and also the MACD indicator here showing us bigger volumes and bigger boxes or these bars itself in order to break through the resistance. So far this week, because we are focusing in the week so far, we are going to increase our volume. So right now we're at 311 million. Prior to the week, we had 498 million. So it only being essentially 3 or 4 days into the week, we are going to be maximize this volume and coming to a point of interest, which is this resistance line. And hopefully again, it is going to give us enough momentum to come up and break through that. We just need a 5% confirmation from the neckline itself in order for price to continue upwards. Now, if we do fail reaching this 5% increase or confirmation, then price is going to drop even further. And if we take a look at near the 5% confirmation, it is closer to the resistance level that we have on our candlestick wicks. So far this week, and then we can see here on May 30th. So the confirmation level here we need is 43 cents. And hopefully we can continue to go to this path and come back up and retest the 61% of our fib at 52 cents. Now heading over to our daily chart here. So our daily chart, we're going to take a look at the same indicators. Now if we take a look closely on the previous candlesticks, we can see that the crossover has initiated a sell-off order as we are considered to be overbought. We can take a look here at a key area of resistance at 43.31. And as soon as we see that crossover, price is going to continue down. And if we take a look at our MACD indicator here, it is lighter in the blocks or these bars or the histograms here, meaning the momentum is slowing down. It can either flip from green over to red. And an area of point of interest, meaning an area of support, and it flicks over to red, it's going to break that area of support. So if we take a look closer at the candlestick so far, we have this huge candlestick at the very bottom here. We can see this candlestick wick, but most importantly, the surge and the rally of the price in the session so far for today. If we take a look again, the RSI itself is going to continue to drop, and therefore the price is going to drop. We do have an area of resistance here, but also an area of support tested closer to 38% of our fib. So be prepared for price for XRP to drop closer down to 38 cents, depending on the outcome of this candlestick. And lastly here, you guys, we have our hourly chart here. We are seeing price breaking through our 20 MA, which was treated as a resistance, turned into support, and now is treated as a resistance line. If we take a look in the last couple of hours here, again, here is the resistance area tested as a support, coming down as resistance. We can see the previous hour session here was rejected down from our 20 MA. essentially meaning if we do close above the 20 MA, it means that the trend itself is bullish. Again, keep in mind it is a shorter time frame, so it's only bullish in a shorter time frame itself. Now, what we can see here is that we do have an area of resistance line here, closer to 50% of our fib at 40 cents itself. So as the rally is coming up, we can see that the bodies itself and the impulse of this candlestick in the previous session. If we do close above the session close from the previous hour, we're going to test our 20 MA. And take a look here again, rejection on the 20 MA. If we take a look at our RSI, we are only at 60%. That means price itself can continue to come up and ultimately retest the 20 MA. If we do get rejected from the 20 MA here, we are going to most likely retrace down closer to the 39 and 24 cents, or this node here that's sticking out that had a lot of interest at the 39.56. As we can see, the momentum of our MACD indicator is getting lighter in the bars at a point of interest again, closer to the 20 MA. As soon as it flicks over to the green around this area, we are going to break above it and change the trend from this bearish trend into more of a bullish trend, and our target is going to be at the very top of the Bollinger Band here. So that's my video for XRP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll see you next time.